What's up, guys? Dr. Denman back. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been messing with this. I was just thinking, I've been trying to make the grill, or try to figure out how to mount a grill and everything, like up in there. The only thing is, like, trying to figure out how to mount it and all that. It's really in the way, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna make the decision. Let's go ahead and just cut it out, and then I'll be able to actually like work with it a little bit better. So I'm gonna do that. Heck, what's the worst that could happen? I'm just left with just a big hole here, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I'll try to cut it as close as I can. If y'all can see up in there, yeah. So yeah, I'll be right back after I get it cut out, and so yeah, see you in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, finally got all the mesh out, as you can see, and it actually doesn't look half bad without any mesh in it. But then I had to end up going back, putting the there, and we'll go from there, I guess. I guess I'll be back in just a minute. As you can see, I have my vertical grill here. I haven't got my bumper yet to do my idea, but I was thinking I'll make me a vertical grill to go up in here, make that look all nice. The only thing is trying to figure out how to mount it. I ain't want it to be permanent. I want it to be able to come out, because I want to polish the front of it like this and then paint the side of it like this, and also have the thing functional and all that. So for the past couple of months I've been trying to figure out how to do it. Made me these two little templates. They'll fit in there. Get the right one. So that'll tell me how big my overall it needs to be. And like I said, for a few months I was trying to figure out how the heck I'm gonna hold them in there. So the thing I did, like I said, I got these. I was gonna put me a bracket back in here. I don't know if y'all can see that very well. But I was gonna put me a bracket in there, and then I can screw to this drill and tap that bracket. Seems simple enough, right? Right. The only thing was, gotta figure out how I was gonna attach the bracket down. I really didn't want to like try to glue it in there, because I wouldn't ever get it straight. So I was thinking, well, I guess the thing I'm gonna have to do, let me set on, I can probably show you up under here, is come on the underside and just put just two screws up through there to hold the bracket in. I'll do that on both sides. But then I didn't want to have to cut a huge hole in here to try to find out like where it was going to be at. So I was looking around, and back in some, like, I came up with an idea. If I had something that just showed me like where the hole's going to be at. So I went out, bought me some just like regular little small magnets, little flat magnets. I'm not sure the exact name for them, but whatever, it's a magnet. And so the thing I did, I'll take one magnet, I stick it inside there like that. I think I can see it. Then I come on the other side, and voila, it would hold it in place. So I come back up here. Hope y'all see that. Get my magnet, put it about like where my bracket's gonna be at, something like that. So I'm trying to look on the back of this thing, and it says like where I want my hole to be. I know I want it to be the center of that magnet. So I come on the underside, and I'll just trace around that, And all I gotta do, I'll take the magnet off, find my center, drill that, and I know I'm gonna be very close to the center of that anyway, so all I gotta do is just take it off, my little mark, and then drill it. And then of course I'll do the same on that side. And then come over here, same thing, same thing. But that's my idea right now, folks. It seems like it's gonna work. That's what I got. Give me a little bit and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. As you can see, got a magnet up here, and I got me a little bitty hole. That's just on this get me started, and it'll make sure like where if I got everything right. As you can see, I got me a piece of tape here. I made sure everything's straight from this one all the way over to this one. As you can see, I got a little line at the top, and that's where the top of my tape's at. Then my little hole. But yeah, that's what I got done so far. That's what I was talking about in the previous little clip. If I can get up here without messing something up. And as you can see, or can't see, let me move it back down. As you can see, you really can't see down it. You really can't see the magnet. That's because I got it right below this right here, or this part of it. Because I really don't want it to be seen, the bracket to be seen at all. I got some pieces I want to weld to it. That's gonna bring it up. And I'll do the same on both sides. It'll be a full length bracket on it, like right up under it, so that part won't be seen. And that's what I'm trying to get to. Then we have some other piece in here, but y'all see it, and hopefully a little bit, or somewhere in this clip or this video. But yeah, that's what I got done so far. I still gotta find me a screw or a bolt or something that's not gonna look too bad up under here. I might end up making a vanity plate just to go over this one big section here. Not sure what I'm gonna do, or I might just paint the head of it and might not even really notice it. I'll probably end up doing that first, but anyways, like I said, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna get a little more done, and I guess I'll be right back. See you in a second. What's up, guys? I'm back, and I'm just about to weld my bracket up, making it out of aluminum. I happened upon some scrap aluminum wire, and I was saying, well, instead of buying like the wire that you can buy for the like a TIG welder, I do have some. Instead of buying that, I got a whole bunch of solid aluminum wire. So I was saying, well, heck, I'll just use it and see how well it works. Well, it works very well. Works just, if not as good as the regular stuff. But so that's like a little tip y'all can use out there if y'all learn to TIG weld, aluminum weld, whatever kind of weld. Just buy some wire like that. I believe it's a little bit cheaper too than buying just like the little canister of it. But anyways, I was just throwing it out there. This is my little rig I got rigged up here. Put a bracket on this end, and then I'll move this over and put my other bracket there and weld it. Of course, be on the end, of course. But that's where I'm at right now. Hopefully this thing works out like I want it to. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best at welding aluminum, but I can weld the heck out of some steel. So hopefully I can get this down and it'll work out right, and it'll be exactly what I want. and I gotta say it again, I'm not a professional at this, at TIG welding aluminum, but hey, I'm gonna give it a shot. So give me a little bit and I'll be right back and let y'all see how good or how bad it came out. See you in a second. Hey guys, I'm back. As you can see, I got it welded up. It's strong. I got it welded on the bottom, if you will, and then I got it welded up in there. It looks kind of like doo-doo, but let's put it this way. I literally just kind of had like a little breakthrough the other day, aluminum welding. So a guy, he told me, he says, yeah, or he didn't tell me, but I overheard him, or I heard him talking about it. He said he has welders set up at 40 amps and everything else they've both been saying. They never told me anything about that, so I'm just telling it to y'all. It's a good starting spot. It is 40 amps. And I highly recommend getting the pedal. It's well worth it to get the pedal because the buttons on it, then having a roller and all that, it's a pain in the butt. So just take it from me, the pedal's perfect. So if you get a TIG welder, get the pedal. Yeah, as you can see, I got it set to 45. I was getting kind of frustrated with it because it wouldn't ever start to pedal up. So I put it to 45, and then I just use the pedal and just off and on a little bit until I found that little sweet spot. But anyways, like I was saying, that's just a good starting spot for TIG welding aluminum. This is what it turned out looking like. I tried getting the stack of dimes, and it's gonna take me some more practice to do that. But as you can see, it's holding. I sanded this side down, which I might do the same thing to this one. I went ahead and sanded this one down, and I did get good penetration on it. I'm not gonna worry about the inside there. That's not anything to worry about. If I get any kind of interference, as you see, I have a file. I can file out a little groove if I need to. But anyways, that's just the progress I got. I'll try to get out of here without dropping the thing. It's not perfect. I'm a noob at this, but I think it's pretty decent. If any of y'all out there actually know how to weld aluminum, I'm always open to constructive criticism. You let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. But apparently I'm doing something right because it's actually sticking. So, anyways, like I said, that's what I got done so far. I gotta sand off this little bit, and I might have to end up cutting a little bit off the top of this because it's still hitting on the underside of the top side of the hood. If that makes any difference or any sense. I'll explain later what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much my piece there. So yeah, I guess that's it for right now. Give me a little, well, I don't know, it's actually dark out there as you can see. So I think I might just call it a night. But I appreciate y'all staying with me this long. Like I said, I don't know. Well, I'll see y'all in just a second. How about that? Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, just a small little update here on what I've been doing. I got me another piece I got cut out. I matches up with this one. Well, I still got a little bit I gotta take off the end of it, but not much. But basically, I found my little center line here, and I gotta end up putting this, or saying how far it is, this little lip on the top side, from like where it is stops in there and comes to the outside. I gotta find that. So if y'all can tell how this right here just kind of bows out, I want this one to do the same thing. But if it ends up not working out, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll just have it. I might make it go in just a little bit, or just be flush. I don't know. It all depends on how this right here comes out. And then after I get this one, I got the other one to make. But yeah, that's all I've gotten done so far. Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, just got me some, as you can see, I have the old templates here that I was using. I got them, get these out of the way. I got my bigger ones, and I don't know if the light's not actually work with me on this one, but that's basically like the black spots is what gets cut out, or the colored in spots, whatever, however you want to call it. So I got my 1/8 inch pieces right there. I'm not sure how far in I'm gonna have to go, but both of these are the same width. I put them both through the saw to make sure they're right. Now the sun's gonna mess with me here. Let's get up and close this door real quick. There we go. Nah, it's probably too dark. Nah, not too dark. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's the progress I made so far. Got the other one cut out, and also decided to do a little cutting on my finger too. Okay, I didn't really decide to, but it happens. Be careful, people, with saws. They do not care if you have your finger in the way of them. But anyways, like I said, that's what I got done so far. Oh yeah, and my brackets I made, I might end up scrapping these. They just weren't going to work out because up under the hood, or inside the hood, however you want to call it, it has like where they put the old mesh in there, it was all globbed up on the underside of it, and it was too much of a hassle to try to get out of there. So the thing I'm going to do, basically it's going to be the exact same design, but I'm going to have to turn them around. Either turn them around and then have to drill and tap the back of them whenever these go in, or I'll keep it like that where it's facing forwards or whatever, and it'll just have to go in. Ain't nothing working for me today. It'll have to go in like that, more or less. I am going to have a wider base to it. So, like I said, I'm going to have to scrap these. I'll put them back here in the pile, and maybe they'll be used for something else. But I do have some. I have some like right here. It's like already like bent. I might end up using it. Don't know yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Like I said, this is what I got done so far. I'm marking the lines now. Let's get this straight. And pretty much it's light. There we go. Y'all can figure out like what I'm doing. But pretty much just doing just like the 1/8, starting like in the middle and then go on each side, and then move it over just a hair or a 1/16, and then I can start making my marks as I go. So yeah, just that little update real quick, and yeah, that's it for right now. Let me get a little more done and I'll be right back. See you in a second. Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm test fitting it in there like right now, seeing about how it's gonna look. I don't want to push in there too far, I won't be able to get it back out. Well, I got it stuck. Oh well, I'll get it out in a little bit. But that's about how it's gonna look. I'm gonna end up, it will be pretty much, I think I'm looking at it right, it's hard to see it back this thing, but it should be in there about, probably about like that, and then I'll round that so that when you look at it from above, it should have the same roundness as that. That's the idea. I'm not liking how these are coming out. I was afraid they were going to end up looking kind of like crap, but I might end up setting me a bevel on my bandsaw. I don't want to put a bolt through here, but I think I'm gonna have to. After I cast it out of aluminum, I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and just put the bolt through here and countersink it all the way. Oh, there we go. I can pull it right out now. Ain't that a nice little surprise? Anyways, I'll countersink it all the way about halfway into this. You see I got a line right there. I'll countersink it into that, and then I'll go back after I have the hole drilled, and debating if I want to put me some more fins in there. I might just make them dummy fins and not have them go all the way through. But as you can see, I don't have these cut all the way through yet. There we go. But I will be drilling and sanding out about probably about 1/8 inch from the top and 1/8 inch on the bottom of this, or that you can see in there. So I think y'all get the idea I'm going for. And then it'll end up coming out the back, and I'll make it all nice and breeze through, so it'll be just like these down here, of course. But yeah, that's all I've gotten done so far. Played heck trying to get them cut out straight. I might end up getting me like some gluing some pieces of paper in there just to get my spacing back out, and then that way I can go back in later after it's made out of aluminum and I can file it out and make them more straight. And then if I have to do like any little tweaking on them or anything, I can bend them a little bit, and that should fix that. Hey guys, I'm back. I just made some new brackets. I'm hoping they're gonna work. I know the welding on it's kind of crappy, but I'm still learning how to aluminum weld, so don't judge me too harshly. I have one that almost went through. Yeah, this one, it almost went through on me. Anyways, just doing like a little bitty update on what I was doing. I'm not going to weld the back side because this right here is going to end up going in there like that, so I don't need to have a whole lot of weld up in my way. I mean, it might not make that big of a difference, but I really just don't want to take a chance. I mean, after I get like my hole drilled in it, got my little somewhat X there. After I get that in it, and I find out that it's okay to weld down here, then I might go back and do that. I mean, it's pretty strong right now. It's not really going to be too much weight against it or on it, so I'm not really going to worry about that too much right now. If it breaks, I'll make another one. I know how I did this one, so yeah. that's it for right now. Let me get a little more done and I'll be right back. See you in a second. Hey guys, I'm back. As you can see, I got one of these things made out of aluminum, but I'm not sure if it's this pattern or if it's this one. I'm not sure which one, but I'll eventually figure it out. It's not really how I really want it, but I think I can work with it, and I think it'll work. If not, then well, I'll just make another one. I got I got a little greedy, and I was thinking if I can pour both of them at the same time. Apparently not, but oh well. Anyways, like I said, I was trying to do a little sand casting thing, and I apparently didn't mix up enough sand to do the top part of it, so that it would end up smooth. So I was like, well, I got the bottom half, and I'll just pour it, and I can always cut the top off. Did it. I've already done some work to this. Had a piece that came off of it, just spilled over. No big deal though. Cut it off. Thought I could do both of them, and I was wrong. I cannot do both of them. So I'm gonna have to re-pour one of them. I'm hoping it'll only have to be one of them, and I can salvage this one. It's gonna take me a little bit of work to get to work right, but anyways, that's what I got done so far. Let me get a little more done, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Got it cleaned up a good bit. Not really what I was hoping to see, but as you can see here, I got a lot of pits in it. I do mean a lot of pits. Like some of these little small ones I'm not really worried about. They don't really go that deep, but I got real deep ones here. I gotta get I guess I'm gonna put some flux in my aluminum whenever I melt it, because it's giving me a whole lot of pits, and I can't have that. I probably won't worry about it. This right here is gonna be like a solid piece like this, but since I'm gonna be cutting all the little bars into it, this right here has really just got me just concerned, because if one of them is on that bar and I end up cutting out and I spend all that time trying to get this thing all nice and pretty, and then that's in there, one of the bars breaks off, then I'm gonna be very upset with my own self, because that's not really the quality work I want to put out. But hey, I'm learning this stuff. One of these days I'll get it down. I guess that's it for this one. I'm not gonna say it's a total fail, but oh well. Anyways, I'm just yapping on that at this point. If you enjoyed the video at all, I appreciate if you throw a like on it, hit that little thumbs up button. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. It really doesn't matter to me. I like a thumbs up more than a thumbs down, but oh well. Any kind of interaction is nice. But yeah, I guess that's it. Like, share this video, and I guess that's it. So like always, guys and gals, y'all take it easy. May God bless.